got the juice, juice.
Still got the juice. Jacina Love. We're here with Harlem's princess. Vina Love, baby. Oh my gosh.
How are you?
I love the name.
Thank you. I love your name. How are you?
We definitely met and immediately was like, that's your name? That's your name? We're twinning. But y'all know, I love the female energy.
Thank you.
You came in here and you killed it.
Thank you.
Killed it.
Thank you.
I mean, we know you for your voice. We know you for, like your vibe, the voice. You really got it.
Thank you.
Harlem in the building. Talk to me about growing up, Kid Capri being your father. I mean, that's legendary. Talk to me about that.
I actually had a pretty normal childhood.
I love that too. But childhood, you know what I'm saying? That made me
childhood. But I also did get to see the flip side, like my dad being on tour. People that everyone know as greats today, like Rakim, Fat Joe, just so many people that are pivotal in the hip hop, just the whole entertainment world, period, are like uncles to me. So I didn't realize who they were and what they were doing until I got older.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, okay, this makes sense now. And my goddad is KRS-One, so that's big in itself, but to now understand what he's done for the hip hop culture.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And now I'm in the industry, so everything just comes full circle. And he was actually there to my mom gave birth to me, and he was there. And to watch the video and hear him call me a star from birth, and now I'm that, is an amazing thing. So seeing my dad, you know, do what he does for a living since a kid, but also still being able to live a normal childhood is a blessing, because I got the best of both worlds. I understand morals on both ends.
I love that. And we see that. We see where you're at right now. It's not just, oh, Vina's doing it because her father was doing it. And no, we get a true star from you. And that's what I got in here today.
Thank you.
So your music, let's talk about where it was and where it's going. Because you have a single out. I was super excited. Let's talk about that.
So previously I was making, you know, you always feel like the music that you put out is like nothing compared to the music that you're gonna be. But I
mean, I'm not a singer, but it's just, that's like in everything, right? We write something and we're like, no, it's not good enough.
Nothing creative. You just always feel like there's room for improvement. You're your biggest critic. So I always feel like every moment was a good moment for me and I enjoyed it, but I was always ready for the next thing. So where I am in music is just like elevate, and I want my songwriting to be better. I want to, when I'm appealing to whoever I'm appealing to, I want to appeal properly. Like I just want to be really intentional about everything I do. And I just want to feel it. Like I want to hear it and they want to feel it through my body. So I know other people are like, oh, nah, she wildin'. You ain't even really hear what I said yet. You just know that it sound good. And then it made you go back and be like, oh, no, she grew up. So that's really where I'm at. And that's really where I want people to like understand in terms of my journey as a songwriter and artist.
Truly living in the moment.
Yeah.
So let's not keep it short, because it's songwriter, it's actress, it's, you're wearing all the hats.
Yes.
How do you balance that? How do you stay in your light as an artist on all levels?
So it's just making sure that I know when I gotta wake up and I gotta go be a model, Vina's Vina, and then she says, okay, we gotta go model today. And then we go do that. And then when that's done, all right, Vina, you gotta go to the studio. All right, eat your food, chop it up, talk, be normal for a second. All right, you're going to make a song now. So it's just being able to tap into my real, who I am as a human, and then being able to like, all right, we gotta go here. If I'm in artist mode all the time, it's hard to be like, all right, I'm Vina Love and I'm the singer, but I'm now the dancer, I'm now the CEO, I'm now this, I'm not. It's too much for my brain. So just being able to turn my artist off really helps me be everything I need to be when I need to be.
Talking about CEO, Amore, right? Amore, what is it? Amore Love Records. Girl, not everybody has a record label, so how did that come about? And I mean, you're young, you're like, I'll make sure I got this.
I'm actually really blessed to have a very well-educated and don't play about her money kind of mom. So she always raised me to just be like, you gotta be a couple steps ahead of everybody. If you're making music, everybody's gonna try to own it, so get ahead. Own your music and be able to, you know, you will be the one to say what you want to do. Don't let nobody control your narrative for you. So I'm just like, yeah, you're young and yeah, maybe unheard of, but it's possible, so let's just do it. So when people think of label, they automatically assume that you're signing artists and you're this and you're that. And it's like, initially, that wasn't the first goal for me. It was just about ownership. But then I realized what I could do with my ownership, like when I am where I want to be, when I do, you know, hit the limits I want to hit and I'm ready to just give it to someone else, I'll have the tools, I have the funds, I have the experience, I have the connects to be able to pass it on to someone else and make them a big artist on earth too. So it's just about, you know, gaining and putting out. And I just feel like people my age and in my generation, we don't really think about ownership at all. We just know we want the money, we want the deal, we want the zeros, and it's like, nah, they ain't gonna get you. Like, you'll mess around and have a really bad contract. So if you don't know, you just don't know, and you get screwed up. So I ain't wanna be that girl, so I'm too much of that girl.
Wow, talk about secure the bag.
For sure.
And the fact that you talk about securing the bag while giving back, right? Like the long-term goal is, I'm not gonna do this forever. So when I'm ready to give it back.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful, absolutely genuine. Oh my God, your spirit. She's beautiful in person and coming out. So just about your single, let's get into this.
So my new single, All That Cash, featuring Jack Boy, is a big thing. Like I've initially worked with some writers, producer Willie Hendricks in Atlanta, and we were just making a bunch of music, and we were just trying to figure out like what's another sound that we can add to the Vina Love catalog. So of all the songs we made, this was the song that we decided to go with. I went back in the studio, changed some things around, made it, you know, Vina Love, made it real like New York, like pop vibe, like, you know,
Harlem.
Yeah, getting real Harlem. And it took us about 2 years to get the production part of it, like aced, because I'm so, I'm just very particular about sounds sonically. So like when you hear it in the headphones, when you hear it in the car, when you hear it in the studio, I just wanted to sound, I don't want you to feel like you're hearing different songs. Wow. So it took us about 2 years to just sonically get it right, the mixes and the masters. So like when you told me like, oh my God, it sounds smooth, but it got a bop, it like warmed my heart because that was exactly what I wanted. I just wanted it to be smooth and bop me, like, and that's what it was. So when we hit Jack Boy, he's signed to Empire, I have a distro deal with Empire. And it just made sense. Like he threw the verse on there, we worked it out, I shot the video, he came to New York, he shot his part of the video, and I went into editing, got it done, and it was a lot. To get to this point where we are right now, it was a lot. Like a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, rehearsals, a lot of stuff. So I can't wait for people to hear the like song and see the video. But I would say in terms of my career, it's definitely different. I always talk spicy, but this is more like, oh shit, she's grown. Like, she don't really care no more. Like, it's like no limit to what it is. Although I'm still speaking in terms of like what a man would want me to do and not actually what I'm doing. It's still like, whatever it is you want to do, go for it. So that's really what this song is. Like, if you meet a guy and he wants you to be his shorty and he wants you to travel with him and yada, 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 do it. Just go have fun. So that's really what this song is about.
Wow.
And being top tier.
Oh, you're full of grace. The genuine, the smarts. I mean, Mama's in the building, and I have to shout her out because, oh my God, you gotta be so proud back there.
She's sick of me, guys.
What piece of advice could you give anybody coming into the game?
The best thing about life is yours, and you can kind of write the story however you want. Like even when it's going bad, all right, it's almost like a coloring book, right? You paint and you coloring and yada, 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 and you like, damn, I messed up. And it's like, nah, you just gotta draw a line right here, draw a line right there, add this little sparkles right here, and that's it, it's yours. So just, it's nothing worse than getting ridiculed and judged for being somebody that you're not. So the best thing is to just be yourself, live your life the way that you intend to live it, and have fun. Like, you'll spend 4 or 5 years doing a bunch of stuff, and then you'll think back and be like, damn, I don't remember what I did for the past 4 or 5 years. So just make everything count and have fun and try to be safe and try your hardest to not get wrapped up into what everybody else is doing because it's so easy. Like, and also love who love you. Like, don't forget to remind the people that you love them. It's something as simple as every time you hang up the phone, you say, I love you. Like, it's just something as small as that to just let the people know that is in your world to, you know, keep loving you and that you love them too.
Oh yeah, my God, I love that. I love the love. 50 years of hip hop. We said this in the beginning, right? Kid Capri, you talked about your Godfather, you talked, what has hip hop taught you? That's a different upbringing, right? That's a different piece of culture, right?
That's, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I'm learning who I really am, and I feel like because of where I'm from and because I come from hip hop, like so through and through, it's like I have no choice but to show it. Like I feel like it comes off of me, like, oh yeah, she's the child of hip hop, and it's just like, I don't know how to really explain it. It's just amazing to be a part of. It's amazing to be able to see, and then to be from Harlem is like we're really seeing what's going on, and then having a father who is who he is and what he's done. I don't know. I don't really have words. I don't really have
That is hip hop. We don't get no more hip hop.
They don't get no more hip hop than that, because it's just like you got to hear it in the music. Like it's like we're not into the talking. Catch it in the song, because it's like this is real. Like this is you know, like when something happens and it's just like a fad and eventually it goes away.
This is not.
We made it to 50 years. Just imagine how much further we go, and they didn't even think we would make it here. They thought it was just gonna be a New York thing, and here we are universally 50 years later, and it's bigger than ever. It's like the leading genre. Like it's amazing. So for me to be a part of it, for me to be able to kick down the door and do it my way, the way I know, with everything under my belt and knowing everything I know, and just being so culturally infused, I'm excited to get out there and people know what Vina Love is, because I feel like I'm the real true story of a hip hop kid. So yeah.
I love it. Okay. Still got the juice. What comes to mind when you hear it?
Still got the juice, and they ain't never leaving, and they ain't never leaving, and I'm the Bob and that girl and everything else under the sun. Like, that's what it mean to me. It's so crazy, because I was walking and I was like, oh, it's cool, still got the juice. And I've been away for a while. Like, I haven't really been dropping a lot of music. So like for this to come out, it's like, damn, I do still got the juice. Like,
Period.
Perfect place for me to be.
Again, when you the song is perfect. It was worth the wait, girl.
Thank you.
Timing is key.
Yes, absolutely. Yes,
Timing
absolutely.
is, especially when it comes to growth. So Vina Love,
Thank
we
you.
are here for it. Can't wait to hear what's to come.
Yes, ma'am.
And we out of here, baby. Harlem in the building. Vina Love.
Harlem
Vina Love. Still got the juice. We out.